EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break! 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig alert, rig alert. Track 60, 79 Broncos.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Second and 11.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go. Ready,
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here comes Darby. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
okay, ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got a tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have a Cards first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? 70, check. Ready?
A draw to Benson. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, wins the third down. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19, 79 Bronco. Ready, go. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Dart. That one to Zach Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Benson, and he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on the drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
Buffalo 18, come 19, come 6, hurt, hurt.
Ready. Here's a design run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Past the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
51 yards.
What a run by Williams. It covers 51 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams first down.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, Baker. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Rams, first down. First and goal, Rams.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they go to work on first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get across the 20, welcome down at the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And sack.
Jared Hurst getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18 pioneer. Go.
Dart going to throw here on second down. They work this out wide to Benson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On first down, Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing again, Dart. That's hot. Down the field is Burks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Let's go.
To the air once more is Dart. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? As they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. To the goal line and in. Private drive. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
14, Rams 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of to possess the ball, and in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A gain there of 21. It's an Arizona first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
60 back.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll run. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's fourth and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
A 20-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cardinals can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one into the hands of Atwell. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
22 yards.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
13 yards. First down.
To throw is Mayfield. It's out wide to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here's Mayfield. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 23-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Moving left. He's going to run it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Hey, alert 33.
First down.
180. Stop.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams are back within a score. It's now 17-10. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 ready. Cougar 19. Riggs. 18. Pioneer.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They go play action with Mayfield. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On play action, Mayfield. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push it over, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. To throw is Mayfield. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground, and he's got to have it moments, and they come through. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's second and 2. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Look there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as good. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. and some points. And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Headed left, buying time. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That was good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, easier to convert.
They work forward to the 40-yard line. Kobe Durant up to make the stop. Look him up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On third down, here is Duck. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
You look deep here for Burks. That is caught. What a throw. Braylon Burks. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Talk about the trust there. Out of the pocket to the left. And Greggy put it in harm's way, but it works out for the touchdown.
This is just great feel and understanding between the quarterback and his receiver. Typically, when a quarterback gets flushed, Mike, everyone tries to stay in phase and all work in the same direction. You know who else is doing that? The defense. They lost track of the receiver. He's able to throw it back across the middle of the field and results in a huge play.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Into space. Sam Laporta. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Field throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run now on second down. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
To the air on second down. Dart. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
12 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
This one complete to Atwell. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 22
That pass
more
play
yards.
good for 22. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams first down.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken
At the
down.
11-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
And 8.
Now Mayfield. Caught by Nakua on the outbound. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert It's going to be first and goal.
First down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. Last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Throwing here on third. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down. Josh Sweat, he's in there for the sack, and that takes us to fourth and goal. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one is online, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He's got it. That's Burks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Dart. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air once more is Dart. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver.
Third down and 13.
Now it's going to be third down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 rep, Buffalo 18.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is first and 10.
Go! Take go!
A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This is caught 2. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up now for second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third and inches.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. On the ground, Williams.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. Third and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Rolling to the left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He dives and what a catch for the first down. Rams use their third and final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson,